Hello Capricorn, this is your reading for the rest of December 2022. I've just meditated on your energy and I saw that nature may be very important. Someone may be moving somewhere that's closer to nature, maybe the mountains or the forest, somewhere with really fresh air, okay? And when I did my other process, I was handed a rose, all right? So there may be a gift coming your way, a loving gift coming your way. The goddess card that I pulled for you is Thecla, the true prophetess, the prophetess of true power, should I say. And the quote on this card is, I call my power back from all times and all places. I am my own. So yeah, really powerful energy coming in here for you. I feel like you're starting to see things differently when it comes to relationships and things you've been through. And maybe you're starting to realize that you were the strength all along, right? It's often the strongest people who have the most self-doubt, and oftentimes the people who should have self-doubt never do. So I feel like you're coming into this awareness that, you know, you had it all along. Something here about you having it all along. Okay, we've got the Ten of Swords, the Moon, and the Judgment. Okay, so this is you again. The Judgment card is the transformation of the spirit. Okay, so something you've been through that maybe you've been musing on, reflecting on, wondering why it happened. You're going to get your answers, and I feel like you just realizing that, you know what, some things are distractions. Some things, all I need to know is that it didn't work out. I don't need to know why or how or who. All I know is that it wasn't for me. We've got the World card and the Seven of Cups. Again, this is like confusion ending, lessons learned, moving forward with the best and leaving the rest. And look, we've got the King of Pentacles here. So this is you feeling more grounded after a period of confusion, maybe heartbreak, disappointment, okay? Page of Swords coming out here. You could have been really, like I say, doing your research about something, wondering what the truth was about something that crumbled, something that, you know, wasn't meant to be long term, but rather was meant to teach you these lessons that we see in the World card. And then we've got the Knight of Cups, the Rose, okay? This is what I mean. Letting this crumble, letting this thing crumble, whatever's been bothering you, whatever felt like a betrayal, whatever felt confusing, it's helped you to liberate yourself and to really realize how powerful you are, and that the decisions you make affect your whole timeline. And I feel like you're making decisions now, practical decisions, with the King of Pentacles in the line of the body, okay? This is the mind, this is the body, this is the soul. So I feel like you are getting yourself prepared for the next phase of your journey. I feel like you're getting yourself prepared in terms of how much you value yourself and sending that signal out to the universe. You know what? I do value myself. I am worthy of a great love, and I am strong enough to let things crumble, okay, that were not good for me, that caused me confusion, that caused me illusions. You know, people that tried to really look as if they were part of your team, and really they were a lesson rather than a lifelong thing. All right, so you're going forward with this sense of stability here and making decisions that are more in your best interest. I feel like you're being much more practical, all right, and choosing, instead of choosing to see the best in others who kept letting you down, I feel like now you're choosing to use all that beautiful power and all of that beautiful focus to build yourself a legacy, to really, you know, make decisions that are going to bring you in wealth and happiness and abundance and long-term abundance too. They're pulling me to the Wolf card here. I feel like you are really finding power in your own nature, okay? This could be something to do with the root chakra, survivalism, and, you know, realizing that you are a warrior. They're pulling me to the eyes on this wolf and to the eyes on this lion on the goddess card here. So maybe you're getting in touch with your animal spirit guide. And maybe that could be really helpful to you to really understand, you know, your animal nature, and let it be a part of you. Let it be a high vibrational part of you. It's like you're incorporating the primal parts of your being here and realizing, you know what, sometimes anger, sometimes it's a very powerful ally when it comes to surviving. Okay, we've got the Queen of Cups here. Eyes on the prize, doing things that you know will make you feel good later on. There is this sense of independence here. Maybe you're realizing that you've pleased too many other people other than yourself in your life, and now it's time for you to really sort of do things for you. Yeah, look at this Five of Cups here. I feel like you're turning away. You are going to be turning away from these disappointments and really sort of allowing yourself to focus on the 2 cups that remain. All right, that's the standard meaning of the 5 of Cups. I feel like you're realizing that you are what remains, and that you are valuable, and that your dreams are worthy and beautiful. Focusing more on your dreams here and what's going to bring you money and stability and happiness. We've got the 3 of Wands, turning your back on something for sure. Queen of Wands, finding new confidence, finding new manifestational power. Yeah, and the Devil showing up again. It's almost like someone has sort of been the catalyst, okay? Someone toxic has been the catalyst for you to really realize how valuable you are. Maybe they tried to sort of, it's funny, it's almost like they tried to weaken you. They tried to put you in a state of non-recovery here, but it made you more determined, okay? You could have found things out that were hard to find out, okay? Maybe you did do a little bit of snooping, or maybe you turned on your inner detective because something was niggling at you. Something was telling you, nah, this isn't right, all right? And I feel like you did the right thing. And you know, the Queen of Wands is the warrior queen. She's the one who won't take anyone's crap. She's the one who will get feisty and fired up. She is the fighter of the queens in my mind. And I feel like you came up against someone who was a formidable opponent, okay? Maybe with the illusions or the betrayals. It's almost like there was this intention here to debilitate you. I'm hearing jealousy, okay? And they wanted you to sort of be in a state of healing. But look at this divine energy coming through. I feel like you've done the right thing and you focused on those things. Realigned your focus to that which will bring you true happiness, prosperity. This is finding the hope in an awkward and horrible situation, but really having that determination and that warrior spirit to find that glimmer of hope and to move forward to those things that are meant for you, all right, without being distracted for too long. Because if you've dealt with a sociopath or a narcissist, they want you to be thinking about them. They want you stuck in illusion, wondering why they did it. Well, I'll tell you why they do it. Because they are on the negative team. They don't walk in the sunlight, okay? They don't have light. They don't have their heart chakra activated. They are not connected to the universe in the way heart-centered people are. And they get very jealous of people who've got a beautiful heart. So sometimes they're literally just doing their job. All right, there are 2 teams on this planet, those with heart and those without. And I feel like you were dealing with someone who did not have their heart chakra activated. However, I'm really happy to see this card here because these roses, okay, showing up on the card, this is what I saw when I meditated on your energy. A beautiful rose which represents true love, true passion, okay? A beautiful red rose is coming your way, okay, Capricorn? So let the old stuff crumble and know that you've done well. I love to see people finding their warrior spirit in this world, okay? And there are many ways to be a warrior. It doesn't mean violence. You'll notice about martial artists, all of the 6th dan black belts, all of the people who have the highest grade in martial arts, they never get into fights, okay? No one wants to fight them. You see what I mean? So being a warrior, it helps you to avoid wars, all right? Ironically enough, yeah, walking away, 8 of Cups here, going after your 9 of Cups, keeping your eyes on what you do truly want, having the power of focus to bounce back and get your mind back up to the penthouse of the mind, to the castle of the mind, and not let yourself be stuck on the illusion channel, not let yourself get, you know, stuck in a back and forth, right? 2 of Pentacles, all right? So be decisive here. Be focused on your dreams and your goals rather than allowing yourself to be pulled around by memories, I would say. Show me more about this Queen of Cups. She values her heart a lot, the Queen of Cups. All right, yeah, look, the Star card, beautiful. This is you finding your hope, finding that which glimmers in truth, okay? There's something here about you really being refocused on what means something to you. We've got the King of Pentacles again. So again, this is all about you investing in self. 7 of Pentacles, you investing on what will make your heart light up, what will bring you those fireworks and those beautiful moments in life that we all aim for. Looking good with the money, okay? Keep focusing on that financial security and trust in the lessons you've learned, okay? Trust that whatever happened here that was hurtful or confusing, it's given you such a beautiful soul lesson that you can never lose, okay? And no one's ever going to be able to get away with it again. Let's put it like that. The hard work's over, Capricorn, okay? I feel like you've done the work. I feel like this was a soul's journey with the Star card. This was something that was meant to really highlight to you what is valuable and what is not. What is worthy of your attention and what's not. Yeah, we've got by the book. So this is something that was supposed to happen for your soul's progression. You see how the baby elephant, the middle elephant and the big elephant, they're sort of going through different phases of their life. And I feel like that's what this was. Observer. This is reminding me of the Page of Swords, but you know what, the best bit of advice people can be given on this earth, one of the best bits of advice is to see the drama like it's on a movie screen, and you're sat in the audience, you're sat in the chairs, you're not part of the drama, right? You're just observing it calmly and peacefully. Here and now, flexibility. One more. Serendipity. We're getting a lot of this. I feel like the universe is loving the fact that so many people are aware of synchronicities now and are starting to trust in the magnetism of the universe. All your power is in the now, okay? And I feel like you have learned to be flexible. Again, there's this sense of you being a warrior, of being able to dip out of situations that were threatening to pull you onto the wrong timeline. You let yourself be transformed by some sort of experience here. And I feel like they're giving you a round of applause with this flexible card. I feel like they like the fact that you sort of did a 180 and pulled yourself out of something, walked away from something that was only going to give you more disappointment, more confusion further on down the road. You've done the right thing. Let's clarify. I want to clarify this Knight of Cups and we'll see. We'll see what's coming in here. Your soul's talking to you. With this Queen of Wands, this is your higher self speaking to you. And look at this. Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands. So like I said, when I saw that red rose, and then I saw those red roses, I was like, yes, yes. These lessons you've been through, every time you went through something that hurt you or felt like a betrayal or felt like, oh, you know, I know that agonizing feeling. Every time we go through things that feel like that, we send out a rocket of desire for something we would prefer in its place. So when someone does something, you're like, ow, how could the person who's meant for me do this? Realize that the reason it hurts is because you know deep down the right person for you would never do that. So what you're doing is you're sending out a beacon of energy out into the universe that is a request, you know, and you're requesting these better relationships to come in. The highest self of the person you are going to be ending up with is already in communication with your higher self, because everyone's higher selves exist in non-physical, and we can really zone into that energy. All right, and I feel like you will, hopefully listening to this, you will start to understand that the person who hurt you was never the right one for you to begin with, but it did remind you of the person you are supposed to be with. And oftentimes that's why we get heartbroken, because we mistakenly think that the person who hurt us, you know, they kind of took the place of the person we are supposed to be with. I hope this is making sense. It only hurts us because we mistakenly thought they were the one. Make sense? But I feel like the one is on their way to you here. You're going through oh God, what am I on about? You're going through a period of time where all the old stuff has to dissolve off of your timeline to get you onto this new beautiful Four of Wands, to get you going through the gates of glory, okay? Going through a much higher vibrational portal. That's what the Four of Wands reminds me of. And again, your higher self is speaking to you, saying the only reason that person hurt you is because you mistakenly thought they were the one. If you knew all along they were not the one, well then it wouldn't hurt you, right? But it does. It makes our human mind feel like we're being stabbed in the back by someone who really, you know, meant something to us. Whereas what Spirit has said to me so many times is that the person who's right for you would never treat you that way. Let it go. You get what I mean? And that's kind of the energy I'm getting here. I don't need to clarify any more on this Knight of Cups because we've got the Four of Wands, and that is all I need, okay? Number 7 on this dice here, which is spiritual completion, the number 7. All right, God works in sevens, okay? So your next cycle, I feel like, is going to bring you this beautiful, beautiful relationship. The owl here is telling me that you've been getting in touch with your higher wisdom, perhaps getting downloads, things popping into your head that feel different to any thought you've ever had before. They want you to know that this is the higher self of your future partner that is communicating with you. Okay, my love? So that's lovely. That's lovely. They want you to trust that the higher self of your partner is there for you. Always there for you. Okay, they're telling me the Observer card is also about the higher self of your person, your true person, the person who showed me that red rose. They're observing you and they're watching you and they're very proud of you. Okay, we've got unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be, okay? Nothing's gone wrong here and everything's guiding you towards this wonderful Four of Wands. You see that face? That's not dirt on my nail, by the way, it's ink. But you see that face in the moon? Yeah, that's the person. That's your higher self of your partner. The higher self of your partner watching you. Now with the Four of Wands, you and your person could share the same higher self. Because, you could have the same oversoul. You could be one half of the same higher self, okay? So trust that you're never alone and that the spiritual energy of your partner is already with you, my darling, okay? Guiding you along this beautiful pathway. Let's pull some of these for you. This wasn't supposed to be a love reading, but I feel like it's, love is life and life is love, right? Keys on a ring, many options, decision. Okay, unconventional, stringing along, one night stand. I feel like this is the person you were dealing with. Maybe you found something out that was very hurtful for you. Self-indulgence, okay, time to heal, time to focus on yourself. Okay, it says shadow work, self-appreciation. You know what? I feel like most of shadow work, what it really is acknowledging that the shadow is here to protect us and to not reject it, okay? And to incorporate it by loving it. Forget society's rules and understand that whatever happens in the modern era, most of the things we get told by science and in school, it's only to keep us as slaves because the mind creates reality. So there's something here about appreciating your shadow and how much it tries to protect you. And look at this. Separation, but look at the rose on that card. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. They want you to be sure about the future, okay? The person you're gonna be with, they're already with you, they crave you, okay? I'm hearing that they crave your flesh, all right? So physical union is inevitable, okay? So they want you to be sure that this is happening. And then we've got abundance here. Keeping a positive mindset, manifesting exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. I'm gonna put that on the King of Pentacles because I feel like this is what you're moving into. Do not let this past person distract you from conjuring up your dreams and your wishes because the mind creates reality. They want you on this hopeful, beautiful, radiant star frequency, okay? Knowing that you're still the star of the show of your life, no matter how someone else treated you. Often these creatures try and treat us like we're nothing because they hope that it will wire your brain out differently. They hope that you will stop creating at a high vibrational level because they're on the team that loves low vibration. So they do it all as trickery, okay? They do it to trick you into thinking you're not worthy of love when the opposite is true. Make sure all your power's in the here and now. They want you super hopeful that what is coming to you is coming to you at the right time, in divine timing, beautiful connection coming. Be as confident as you can, okay? Be as confident as you can. Pull back all your power from any person who was playing games in your life, all right? I really hope this reading has been beneficial for you, and hopefully I'll see you again. Why not hit that like button if you're still here? Love you loads.